Hello, welcome to Pilates with you. This is a 20-minute full body Pilates workout. I'll also be using a set of 3-pound hand weights, so if you have any, go grab them. If not, don't worry about it, you can do the workout without them. So when you're ready, grab your mat and let's begin. You can set your weights towards the front end of your mat and come down into a quadruped position. Make sure your wrists are underneath your shoulders, knees are underneath the hips. Let's grab the left weight with your left hand. From here, you're going to begin to bend your left elbow back towards your hip and then extend. With as little movement in your body as possible, bend the elbow and extend. Once you feel stable, you can extend your right leg up and back. Keep pumping your left arm. Keep your hips square. Make sure your right hip bone is pulling down. 5 more. 4. Make sure you're pulling your belly button up and back. 3. Keep your hips square. Final 2. Last one, keep the elbow bent. From here, we're going to go into tricep extensions. Extend your arm back, then rebend the arm. If you have your balance, begin to move your leg along with the arm. Extend and bend. 6 more, make sure you're pushing your shoulder blades up towards the ceiling. And keep pulling your right hip bone down so you're not opening in the hip. 3 more. 2. Keep your arm and leg extended out and hold. Pulse the left arm up for 8. 7. Try to keep your right leg lifted for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently drop your weight down onto the floor. You're going to come down onto your left elbow with your right leg lifting up towards the ceiling. Right hand can stay on the mat. You're going to lower your leg down and pull it back up towards the ceiling. Lift it up and lower back down. Keep your leg as extended as possible, opening up the back of your knee. 1 long line from your toes to your hip. The next time you lift your leg up, we're going to start going into rainbow. So you're going to pull your leg behind you, going towards the left side of your mat, and pull it towards the right side, drawing a big rainbow with your toes. Try to increase the size of your rainbows with each rep. 4 more. 3, try to keep your torso quiet. 2. Last one, swing your leg up towards the ceiling, little pulses up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little hold at the top, bend your knee and take a break. Nice work. Stay on all fours. On your exhale, you're going to press back into a downward dog. Bringing your hips up, keeping the legs straight, and then you're going to bend your knees back down. Try not to touch your mat. Exhale, press back downward dog, stretching the backs of the legs, and inhale, bend the knees, and repeat. Downward dog, bend the knees. Final 2. Last one, bend the knees, keep them an inch away from the mat. We're holding here for 10, 9, 8, 7. Belly button pulls up towards the spine. Top of the head is pulling away from the hips. 2, 1. Drop the knees. We're going to go straight to the right side. So you're going to grab hold of your weight. You're going to bend your elbow back towards your hip and extend. Once you have your balance, you're going to extend your left leg up and back. Keep pumping that right arm. Make sure you're pushing your shoulder blades up, drawing your ribs away from the mat. 3 more, and then we got tricep extensions. 2. Keep your elbow bent, you're going to hold. From here, you're going to extend your right arm back and rebend the elbow. Leg can move along with the arm. Extend and bend. 5 more, keeping the hips still. 4. Pulling your left hip down. 3, 2. Keep your arm and leg extended. We're going to start to pulse the arm up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the weight. You're going to come down onto your right elbow, and you're going to lower the left leg down and lift it back up. Kickbacks up and lower down with control. We have about 4 more before we go into our rainbows. 3. Use your core. 2. Now you're going to start to rainbow your leg over to the left, bring it up and over to the right, up and over to the left, up and over to the right. We have about 4 more. Increase the size of your rainbows with each pass. You want to keep your left leg up for as long as you can before you bring it down. 2 more. Last one, pick your leg up as high as you can. You're gonna hold, pulse the leg up for 10, 9, 8 little squeezes with your glute, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the knee down. You're gonna come back onto your hands. From here, take an inhale, exhale, pike up into your downward dog. We're gonna go into a plank. So from here, you're gonna start to lift the heels up, roll forward into a plank so your shoulders are over the wrist. On your exhale, press back into your downward dog, lift the hips up and roll your spine forward into your plank. Repeat. Press back, downward dog, heels lift, roll forward, plank. Press back, big stretch, downward dog, roll forward. This time you're going to draw your left knee forward towards your nose. Press back, downward dog, roll forward, right knee comes forward towards your nose. 2 more times. Exhale, roll forward, left knee pulls forward. Stretch, downward dog. Last time, roll forward, right knee pulls forward. Press back, downward dog. Lower the knees down with control and exhale, press back into a child's pose. Take 2 deep breaths here. And on your next exhale, begin to roll up to sit up. We're going to go into some glutes, so you're going to rest on your left elbow and left hip. You're going to bring one of your weights with you and hold onto it with your right hand. Knees are bent in a 90-degree angle. Lift your arm and leg up into a hover. Stretch your leg down towards the end of your mat. Begin to bend your elbow and knee in and stretch. And repeat, bend the arm and leg and extend. Make sure your leg is at hip height. 5, 4, stretch your leg out as long as you can. 3, pull your bottom ribs up away from your mat. 2, last one. Hold it here and start pulsing your arm and leg up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Rebend the arm and leg. Keep the leg lifted. You're going to bring your weight behind your head. Stretch your arm to bring the weight up and then bend the elbow and repeat. 8 more. Try to keep your right leg up at a hover. 6, 5, breathing. 4, last 3, and 2, and 1. Stretch up all the way. Slowly bring your arm and leg back down and take a rest. Now we're going to go into kneeling side planks. Exhale, press your hips up towards the ceiling with control, lower down. If you need to keep your right foot on the floor for support, please do so. Otherwise, bring your leg up with the hips. You can keep your right arm alongside your leg. 3 more, picking your hips up a little bit higher. 2, last one, hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big exhale, lower all the way down. Great work. Now we're going to go into the opposite side, so you can bring your weight with you and flip over to your right elbow and right hip. You're going to bend your knees into a 90-degree angle and extend your left arm alongside your body with the weight in your hand. Left arm and leg are going to move together, so lift them up and stretch them down towards the end of your mat and bring them back in. 7 more. 6, 5, make sure your leg is lifted. 4, ribs are pulling away from the mat, pressing your elbow down. 3, last 2, and 1. Pulse the arm and leg up for 8, 7, 6, 5. Enjoy the burn. 4, 3, 2, 1. Leg is going to bend to 90. Arm will bend so the weight comes behind your head. Extend your arm up towards the ceiling and rebend the elbow. Leg can stay hovered at a 90-degree angle. 7, 6, 5. Make sure you're bending the elbow all the way. 4, 3, last 2, Last time, stretch the arm and exhale, lower your arm and leg down. Going into the hip lift, staying on that elbow, you're gonna exhale, press your hips up, and with control, lower down and lift. With control, lower down. If you need a modification, keep your top foot down, otherwise lift your leg up so that your leg is in line with your hip. Try to lift the hips up as high as you can, creating as much space between your ribs and the mat. 4 more. 3, try not to spend too much time at the bottom. 2. Last time, come up as high as you can. We're holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Lift up a little bit higher, come all the way down and take a rest. Great work. We're going to move on to an abdominal series. So grab both of your weights, one in each hand. Keep your knees bent with your feet on the floor. Arms are going to extend forward, shoulder height with your weights. You're going to begin to tuck your hips forward and curve your spine down towards your mat. You can pause at the halfway point and roll back up. Sitting up tall, exhale, curving your spine down, stop at the halfway mark, and then roll back up. We have about 2 more. Sitting up tall, exhale, roll back, and you're gonna hold. You're gonna start to bend and extend your elbows. Staying in your C curve and pumping your arms. 5, 4, belly to spine. 3, squeeze the shoulder blades together as you bend. 2, last one, bend the elbows, pause here. Exhale, rotate towards the left, bringing your left elbow towards the mat, and then untwist, and repeat, going towards the left again, and center. Begin to lift your left leg up to tabletop if you can. 5 more, make sure you exhale and twist. 4, keeping your hips leveled. 3, twist a little bit more for these final 2. Twist as much as you can. 1, pass through center, going to the other side. Twist to the right and back to center. Go ahead and lift that right leg up when you're ready. 5 more. 4, 3, bringing your eyes to the back of your mat. 2, 1 more. You're going to pass through center. You're going to go from left to right. We're only here for 4. Twist as much as you can. 3, last 2, and 1. Coming through center, take a big inhale, exhale, roll it all the way down onto your mat. Keeping your back on the mat, you're going to lift your legs up to tabletop so your knees are over your hips. Weights are in your hands. You're going to reach your arms up towards the ceiling and keep them straight. Exhale, curl head, neck, and shoulders up to bring your weights over your knees, and inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Let's add the legs. So as the head comes down, your toes are going to reach down towards your mat. Lift the legs back up as the head lifts. Knees can stay bent at a 90-degree angle. 4 more. Make sure your belly button is pulling down. And 3, 2. Last one, you're going to stay lifted. Open the arms out to a T as you stretch the legs forward. Bend your knees and bring the palms back together. Extend the legs forward, arms open. Bend the knees, hands come back together. Last 3, keeping your lower back on the mat. And 2. Legs extend, arms stay open. You hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees, lower the head, and take a rest. We're going to hit the obliques one more time. So staying on your back, you're going to reach your arms back up towards the ceiling with the weights in your hand. Lift the shoulder blades off the floor and reach towards the left corner of your mat, and then come back down. As you lift the shoulders and twist towards the left, your left leg is going to come up to tabletop. Drop the foot as you lower down. 5 more. 4, curl up higher each time. 3, last 2, and 1. Stay lifted with the shoulders off the mat. Stretch your right leg forward and keep it long. Exhale to lift the leg up towards the ceiling and lower down. Left leg is going to stay in the tabletop position with the shoulders off the mat. 4 more. Try to keep that right leg long. 3, 2, Last one, lower the leg, hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees, lower the head, neck, and shoulders down, and take a rest. Let's go straight into the opposite side. Reach your arms up. You're going to exhale, lift the shoulders off the mat, curling towards the right, and then lower back down. Right leg will come up every time the chest lifts. Challenge yourself to roll up higher each time, nearly peeling the left side of your ribs off the mat. One more, you're going to stay lifted. Extend your left leg down forward towards the end of your mat. Exhale to kick the leg up, inhale, lower. Keep the left leg as long as possible. You're here for 4 and 3. Last 2. Last time up. Keep it down at a hover. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees back in towards your chest and relax. Take a moment for yourself here, and when you're ready, you're going to flip over onto your tummies. Once you've made it onto your stomach, you want to keep your legs extended back behind you with your toes untucked. Hands are going to come right beside the chest. Press your hands down. On your inhale, you're going to lift the chest up, and exhale, roll down. Press your hands down, lift the chest, and see if you can lift the legs up, and then exhale, pull everything down. Pressing down, inhale, last time, lift up. Exhale, lower all the way down, and to come up, you're going to press your hands down a lot. Lift your chest up all the way so you're in a full cobra. Feel a great stretch in your front body, and then exhale, you can press back into a child's pose. We're going to begin to move on into our plank series. So you're going to lean forward and come onto your forearms, stretch your legs back behind you so you're in a strong plank position. We're going to go into some step outs. So step your right foot to the right, left foot to the left, bring your right foot back in, left foot back in, right foot out, right foot in, left foot in. Make sure you're going at a pace that works for you. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your feet together, hang in there. We're going to go into some pikes. So lift your hips up and then press forward into your plank. Pull up into a pike, hips down, find your plank. Now for some added spice, when you go into your plank, you're going to pull your right knee towards right elbow, step back, find your pike, left knee towards left elbow, find your pike. 4 more. 3, 2, 1 more. Step back into your plank. We hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly drop the knees down onto the mat. Exhale, press back into a child's pose. Let's take a big inhale. Let all the air out. Exhale and begin to roll up to seated. Great work. Now we're going to move on to some standing work to finish. So you're going to grab your weights, make your ways up to your feet, and you can stand with your feet parallel, hip width distance apart. Weights in your hands. Arms are alongside your body. From here, you're going to bend your knees into a squat, bending your elbows. And then from here, you're going to stretch the legs and press your arms up towards the ceiling into a shoulder press. Bend your knees, bend the elbows, extend the arms and the legs. So we're taking a squat with a shoulder press. Making sure you're pushing your heels down. Squeeze your glutes at the top as you extend the legs, and make sure your shoulders are down away from the ears. 2 more. Last one, stay in your squat, start pulsing up and down. You're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, sink down lower, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to go into some lunges with a tricep extension. So step your left leg back with the arms extended and then bend everything back in, balancing on that right leg. 5 more. 4, hang in there. 3, 2, step your left foot back and you're going to pause there. Bend into your left knee and bring your chest up. And then you're going to stretch the left leg and lean over your right thigh again. Come back to vertical, bend the left knee and shoot forward. Left knee bends, left knee extends. We have 4 more and then we'll finish with pulses. You got it. 3, we're almost done. 2. Bend both knees, keep your chest upright. Pulse up and down to finish for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step your left foot to meet the right. We're gonna go back into those squats. So you're gonna bend the knees, stretch your arms up as the legs extend. 6 more, see if you can sink into your squat deeper. 5, 4, 3, 2, last time, sink into your squat, pulse up and down. You're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now stretch your right leg back and step it back in. Extend your arms with the leg into a tricep extension. 5 more, really bend into that left knee. 4, 3, 2, step your right leg back. You're gonna hold, bend into your right knee, and then propel forward. Bend into your right knee, stretch the leg to shoot forward. 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Bend both knees, keep your chest upright, finishing off with pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, go as deep as you can. 5, 4, breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Step your right foot forward, shake it out. We're going to finish off with a cool down so you can go ahead and drop your weights. You're going to step your feet into parallel. You're going to inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, you're going to dive down to the floor. You can begin to bend your knees. You can drape over your legs. From here, bring your hands to the ground. You're going to step your left leg back into a lunge. Let's drop the left knee, pressing your hips forward. Reach your arms up to get a nice stretch in the front of your left leg and left hip. On your next exhale, you're going to pull your sit bones back, stretch your right leg and bow over your thigh. And then on your next breath out, you're going to rebend into that right knee, reaching your arms up. And then let's step your left foot back, forward fold. Going into the other side, you're going to step your right leg back, finding your lunge. Drop your right knee, reach your arms up towards the ceiling, sending your hips forward. Exhale, send your sit bones back, stretch your left thigh, drop your chest over your leg. And then rebend your left knee, reach your arms back up, pressing your hips forward. Exhale, step your right foot to meet the left, bow over your legs into a forward fold. Keep your knees soft. You're going to begin to slowly roll up to standing. Take a big shoulder roll at the top, and my friends, you are all finished. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat today, and I'll see you in the next one.